Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Nerd Jobs Clash episode. Today we are back on our main account, and as you can see, the previous season has just ended, which means the WWE season has just started. Let's get a lot of upgrades going. Let's check out the WWE season for the first time, and let's also talk about this next CWL season and my plans overall. But let's just get right into it. Season reward challenges collected, additional 250 gems. I'm kind of concerned at what it sold there. Hopefully nothing too good, or I'm going to feel pretty dumb if it was a lot of Book of Heroes. But overall, look at all of that loot. First things first, though, before we go and spend any of it, let's go activate this next gold pass. Again, one of my favorite things is going on to the Supercell store and buying the gold pass over there, just because it gives you a couple extra goodies. I just did it right before this episode started and got a couple hundred gems for my troubles there. So activating it right there. Gold pass has been received. Minion, Prince, Mysterio looks pretty insane. I actually really do love most of the skins from this update, from this like collab. I like that it isn't like the Holland one, in the sense where it looks super realistic. I don't know if you'll see what I mean, I guess. But Power Potion, we can just hold on to that for a time being. 30% request time reduction. Again, remember, they have replaced this with the training time instead, so that will be very nice. Clock Tower Potion, Research, Builder Boost, which we're going to want right away. And then if we go all the way to the end, as we can see, it's pretty much the exact same items you would normally expect here. And then if we scroll a little bit further to the left, 80% request time instead of those 20% training time boosts. Again, that'll mean every around 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you should have a new request time up, which is very sweet overall. But now we have a ridiculous amount of loot. Where do we want to spend it? Well, as you can see, we are already upgrading both of our scatter shots. Hopefully, both of those are going to be up before the next CWL season. As you can see, we have won our last practice war in a perfect war beforehand. But we are going to be testing ourselves for the first time in this main clan in a long time. As you can see, we haven't participated in CWL since the December season. We are going at it in Champions League again. We feel like we are ready. This is our win-loss record. It's been a bit hit or miss here the last couple days, but overall, it is still a stellar warlog right there. And before we go and upgrade any more of our buildings, I guess we really haven't upgraded anything yet. Before I forget, I'm going to go over to this hero equipment. I just got to the magic number of 50, and 50 is big because that means we can now finally go over here and upgrade these electro boots. Now I move my face cam out of the way. So you can see it costs exactly 50. So we can do, I believe we're going to be able to do 3 upgrades here. Any upgrade is a good upgrade. The next one is going to be a big one though, just because we get additional hit point increase, aura damage, and self-healing. But we do unfortunately need 100 of those starry ores, which we do not have. Luckily for us, I believe that CWL, if we participate in all 7 days, that should get us awfully darn close. Because again, the only way you can get it is by going in here, buying them with gems. You can go and buy them with raid mails. Again, that's not really going to get you a lot. Another main way is going in here and warring. Again, I have been off and on warring as I have time, but that is really the main way you can get them. And then the final way is, of course, whenever we have like our events. That is a really good way, especially if you're willing to spend $2 or $3. But other than that, there is no way to get starry ores in this game, which makes it quite challenging overall. Now let's go up to the clan games before I forget. Yeah, you're seeing the bottom left hand corner. I'm a bum. I did not I did not max it out, but the clan overall got 83,000. So we can go in here, see if we can claim any of this. Do we want to claim any of this? I believe we want to get one of these runes, but again, we cannot double stack. So we are going to wait before claiming this. But that just gives us more insight of what we might want to upgrade here. Alright, I am going to pop a couple builder potions, but once we get all 6 builders going. So now, finally, let's go over here and decide what we want to upgrade. I think that Monolith is always going to be a good option. We have enough Dark Elixir right now. It is one of our core defenses. It just destroys those high hit point troops and heroes. Sorry, King. I actually hate the Monolith so much, at least when I am on the offensive side of things. But that will be a 14-day upgrade right there. And we still have a lot of gold. We have a lot of elixir. What else do we want to upgrade? We can go in here and upgrade some Infernos. We can upgrade Expos. Those are some core defenses. And then as you can see, the rest are supercharges. Still don't really care about upgrading supercharges, at least till the very, very end. And then all of our traps as well. So definitely, I believe Inferno is going to be the next choice. I haven't tested out the new Furnace much. I don't think it is that much of a priority, at least with my Super Hog attack strategy. So I'm not going to worry about it right away. But instead, I guess let's go and upgrade one Inferno real quick. Let's do this far left one over here. Going to be almost 20 million, and it looks insane. Love the whole theme behind Town Hall 16. So this is going to be done in around 14 days, 20 million once again. And we are back under our allotted amount right there. We do have 40 million elixir. I think the best way to spend this, because we're not in Legends League and I don't want to lose all of my loot, is going to be going in here and upgrading some of these walls. Again, we do have a 10% reduction, so it is decent. So I'm going to go and see how many we can do here. See if we can add a couple. This is going to be the first time I've actually ever done this. 28 million. Sure. There we go. Boom. 4 level 18 or max walls done just like that. Coming along kind of nicely. It's going to be a very, very slow grind. And we do have enough for this final, not final Inferno, but one more Inferno. But I was thinking, if we want to claim one of those runes, do we need to do that now? So we do have, we need to spend some more elixir. We have 7.9 million. How much does it cost? 7.2 million. That actually works out perfectly for us. Now we can go over here, pop our rune of elixir. It is going to be full for the time being, but that's fine. Now we can go in here and claim all of these. Again, as I mentioned, we are going to pop some of these builder potions. We might as well pop all of them at this point, just so we can finish out, hopefully, what was I saying? These scatter shots before CWL starts here in the next day. That will allow us to claim this builder potion, and it's always nice to sell those for like 50 gems. And there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm once again, sorry I didn't fully complete it. We could have got a Book of Heroes as well, but we will survive overall. This one wall is going to ruin me. There we go. That looks a lot better. 20 million. That should be just enough to go over here and upgrade our Inferno. Yes, perfect. But before we do that, yes, I am going to go back over here. We are going to upgrade as many walls as we can, just because I don't want to lose all of our loot we have fought so hard for. Look at that. We have finished another little chain there. One more. Nope, we are just short. Do we have any in our treasury? We have a ridiculous amount in our treasury. I wish another quality of life update, I hope they institute into the future, is that you can pull a certain amount out of the treasury instead of having to claim it all at once. Because really, I didn't want to pull all of that gold out of there. I want some of it to be protected. But now I wanted enough for that wall, right? So if I could have just pulled the elixir out, that would have been perfect. I actually think that probably would be something they would do in the future. But it is probably something so minimal they are not worried about it for a long, long time. Let's go over here and do this final Inferno. Final Inferno that we can do right now. Pop one more builder potion. So now we are going to have 70 hours cooked off all of these buildings. So that will finish that expo right there. What else will it finish? It will finish both of those scatter shots. And that will be it right there. But those are some pretty solid upgrades just like that. So we already have upgraded 2 Infernos. We have upgraded a Monolith. And we have upgraded our Electro Boots 3 times. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another quality of life thing I wish they would institute is I wish it would tell you in a more clear manner before you go into wars and that you do not have a full army. So as you see right here, it says 340 out of 340, but I see that exclamation point. I guess that theoretically should trigger my mind into thinking, hey, maybe your super troops aren't active here. But last basically qualifier that we had, I didn't realize that was a thing. Didn't have my super troops trained up. It didn't give me a warning going into it that I believe. And we only attacked with 70% of our army, which was not great at all. But let's go in here and do one attack to end off this video. I hope you guys enjoy this new WWE season. I've actually, it's kind of been my guilty pleasure watching these last couple weeks, mainly just on X for updates, but John Cena heel turn, oh my gosh, what in the world? And do we think Clash of Clans is going to do anything else for April Fools? I was like, do I want to do an April Fool's joke? And I was like, no, I really don't, because I just despise April 1st for that whole reason. So much fake publicity on April 1st, which is just absurd. Next base, we're gonna go in and hit no matter what after these clouds. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was good timing. All right, we are going in and hitting this base. Double Invis Tower on. I guess it gets all Infernos. I was like, on nothing? That's kind of insane. What side do we want to attack from? So let's check to see where our air defenses are first. So it really just protects the core, so it doesn't really affect us that much. So I am going to go place a baby dragon there. A baby dragon. Let's go Yeti, and then let's go baby dragon here. And that should get some pretty good damage right there. And now I am going to wall break. Again, moving my screen around here just to see what we're dealing with. We're going to go king. We're going to go queen. We're going to go single druid. We're going to go electro titan. We're going to go wall breaker right here. Is this going to get us into the core with everything that we need? It's not looking great so far. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We're going to rage as we go into the core here. Really thought I had some troops in there, so I just raged absolutely nothing, which is obviously really good for us. I'm going to freeze this monolith. I already talked about how I hate it. It has once again killed my king because I've been too slow. And now I guess it is time to start the rest of this attack. We're going to place a druid right here. We're going to place our queen right there. We're going to rage right over here as we're going into the core. And we are going to heal right here. Freeze the town hall. I like how I'm saying here, and then not telling us what we're even doing. Queen, please take out this enemy king. Nice. You are going to go down, but that's going to be fine. I'm going to use a warden ability right there. See, the Invis Tower got triggered and really didn't do anything for the defender there. So we'll take it, I guess, but not a wonderful base. Probably would have 100% failed if it was a better base. But we have a little bit more flexibility with the higher level troops, which I really do like overall. We do have a higher level Royal Champion Spirit Walk technically now. Are we noticing it? No, not really. Maybe she's regaining a little bit more HP per second, but it's really hard to tell. But guys, if you have enjoyed, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the new season overall. I'll see you next time. Peace.